Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with yet another video of the Arizona Sports Fan. Thank you so very much for actually joining in, guys, and actually tuning into this specific episode. Now, we only have about 6 more days for the regular season to actually start, for the Arizona Cardinals to actually take the field with the Detroit Lions. And I could not be more happier, guys. This is exciting, so awesome. So today what we're going to actually talk about is we're going to basically go ahead and do a whole new regular season prediction after preseason. So basically what I saw after preseason, with all the games that happening preseason, just kind of my own judgment and my own opinions, and basically to tell you what my new prediction of the season is actually going to be, guys. Let's go ahead and get it. Alright, guys, so like I mentioned before, what we're going to do right now is we're going to basically predict the regular season record for the Arizona Cardinals after preseason. So we have 6 days for kickoff, and I could not be any more ecstatic that football is finally back. So with me, I got the Arizona Cardinals win column and loss column. I'm going to basically tally it up once I go through the actual schedule, and in the end, we're going to basically reveal what the final prediction is going to be for the Arizona Cardinals. Now, last time I actually predicted 11-5, and I got a lot of feedback. You know, good feedback, bad feedback, just kind of a lot of people kind of telling me that I'm crazy. And it's possible I might be a little crazy, but I mean, I'm a diehard Arizona Cardinal fan, so I'm going to be as optimistic as I possibly can be, and the hype is real right now, so I'm super excited. So let's go ahead and get this on the road. So first game that we actually have is going to be against the Detroit Lions. So Arizona Cardinals versus the Detroit Lions. Now, the Detroit Lions, I don't feel like they actually did very much, to be honest with you, with the offseason or the actual draft. So I'm going to have to give the win to the Arizona Cardinals. I feel like because it is going to be the first games, there's not a lot of tape on Kyler Murray or even our offense in general. So I don't think the head coach is going to really have very much to kind of go off of, to be honest with you. So I'm going to go ahead and give that win to the Arizona Cardinals. Now, next game we actually got is going to be against the Baltimore Ravens. Now, it's going to be Lamar Jackson versus Kyler Murray. This one here is going to be a little tricky, to be honest with you, because it took a while before a lot of defense can basically maintain Lamar Jackson. It took the Los Angeles Chargers, a while to actually, maintain him when they were actually in the playoffs. But this one here specifically, seeing how our defense is, everybody's basically running all over our defense. This is very unfortunate to me, but I'm going to have to give this win over to the Ravens because I feel like Lamar Jackson is going to be basically treating us like Russell Wilson treated us and basically kind of running all over us, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to give this win to the Ravens, and this is on the defensive side. That's going to be their loss on the defensive side. Next, we have a game against the Panthers. So I feel like once we play the actual Panthers, I feel like our defense is going to get a little tighter. We're going to basically realize that there's some mobile quarterbacks out there that we have to contain. And we're going to basically do better in containing quarterbacks. And I don't think specifically that, Cam Newton's at 100%, and being the third week of the regular season, I honestly don't think he's going to be 100%. Again, he actually did get hurt in a preseason game. I don't think it was that big of a deal that he got hurt, but I do think he's falling apart, unfortunately, and I think he's actually going to regress. So this win, I'm going to have to give to the Arizona Cardinals, guys. All right, so next what we got is the Seattle Seahawks. So Cardinals versus Seattle Seahawks. This is going to be one of those games that it's going to be two mobile quarterbacks, Russell Wilson versus Kyler Murray. For this one specifically, this is kind of a tricky one. This one is going to be at the Cardinals. And I always feel like the Seahawks kind of always have it good when they come here. I don't know what it is. We just start missing kicks. We start not playing football. We basically let Russell Wilson do whatever he wants, especially here in Arizona, unfortunately. So this one specifically, because they are coming here, we're going to go ahead and give this one to the Seahawks. Next, we got the actual Bengals. So Bengals is coming. No, actually, we're going to the Bengals. So, I'm sorry, there's not really much to say, but it's the Bengals.
Bruh.
So I'm going to go ahead and not say very much, and I'm going to say we're going to get this win against the Bengals. Sorry, any Bengals fans out there. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but yeah, we're going to win this one. All right, so next we have the Atlanta Falcons. Now, the Atlanta Falcons went through a lot of disarray last year during the regular season because their defense was hurt, just riddled with a lot of injuries. And a lot of people are coming back and they're getting healthy on their defensive side and everything like that. And even with that, I don't know. I feel like the Cardinals doesn't ever really do good against the Falcons. So what I'm gonna say for this one, unfortunately, and I know it seems like it's going back and forth, win loss. But keep in mind, guys, we do have a rookie head coach. And a rookie quarterback. So this is going to be the inconsistency of our season, unfortunately. So I'm going to go ahead and give that one, the Falcons, I'm going to give that one the win for the Falcons. So next we're going to have the Arizona Cardinals versus the Giants. Now, I think by this time, we're going to be seeing Daniel Jones already. I think there's going to be this whole uproar of, Eli Manning's not going to be good enough. He's doing terrible mistakes. He keeps getting hurt. He makes weird faces, all that sort of thing. So I think Daniel Jones is actually going to play this specific game, and I think Arizona Cardinals is going to take that win. Nothing against Daniel Jones or anything like that, but I don't know. I saw a lot of promising things from him in preseason, but honestly, I don't know. He's playing a lot of second string teams, but I just think we're going to get this win. Next, we're going to have the Saints versus the Arizona Cardinals. Now, this one specifically here, I know I'm going to get a lot of backlash for, but we have Drew Brees, Kamara, and then our Arizona Cardinals. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Arizona Cardinals is actually going to figure it out at this point. They're going to be awesome in defense. They're going to have our offense basically run like an oil machine, and we are going to take this win. We're going to go to New Orleans, and we're going to basically get this win from them. So we're going to get another win column for the Arizona Cardinals. All right, so next we have the Arizona Cardinals versus the 49ers. Now, they're coming here. For the past 2 years, we've been sweeping the 49ers, and I don't see anything happening different. I think we're actually gonna, get this win for the 49ers as well, guys. We're gonna go ahead and get this win. So far, we're riding a 3-game winning streak. It's gonna be the Buccaneers. So we're gonna basically play Bruce Arians and the Buccaneers. And this one, I think subconsciously I skipped it because I just don't feel like there's competition there. But yeah, for the Buccaneers and the Cardinals, I'm gonna have to give the win to the Arizona Cardinals as well. Next, we're going to be playing the 49ers again, and I think at this point, the 49ers is going to basically say, we're so tired of losing against these guys, and they're going to basically buck up, but it's still not going to be enough to beat the Arizona Cardinals. We're going to get another win, back-to-back sweep against the 49ers, so we're going to get another win there. Now we have the actual Rams. So the Rams is coming to town on December 1st. This one, guys, like I was mentioning before, I do not think we're going to win this one, unfortunately. I think the LA Rams is going to be one of those powerhouses where, of course, they have Aaron Donald, and they got a lot of awesome people. We're just not going to find time for Kyler Murray to make plays because I feel like they're going to wreak havoc on that defensive line. So we're going to give the loss to the Arizona Cardinals there. Now, this one here is another tricky one. It's going to be the Steelers versus the Arizona Cardinals. This one here, this is kind of a tricky one because, the Steelers are the Steelers, but they also did lose a lot of their great impact players such as Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell. So they have other people like Juju, and they also have Connor, but this is going to be a tricky one, to be honest with you. This one can kind of go either way because we can be riding the streak of, wow, we're doing really good this year. We can take on the Steelers, or we're just going to basically flop. So, for this one specifically, guys, I'm going to have to go ahead and give the win over to the Steelers. Yeah, I just feel like they got our number. They definitely got our number on this one. So we'll give the win to the Steelers. Now, this is the game I'm going to be looking forward to. It's going to be Baker Mayfield versus Kyler Murray. It's going to be Browns versus the actual Cardinals, guys. So this one here, It's kind of a toss up, to be honest with you, because we have two quarterbacks coming from the same system, as far as being Oklahoma Sooners, and they're both quarterbacks, but Baker Mayfield does have an advantage for being in the league for 1 year longer. But I just think overall our team is going to basically get the win, so we're going to go ahead and give the win to the Arizona Cardinals. Next, we play the Seahawks at CenturyLink Field. We always have it good at CenturyLink Field, and I want that streak to continue once we have, Cliff Kingsbury here. I want to make sure that we make a statement and saying whenever we go to their field, we're going to basically dominate. So we're going to go to CenturyLink Field, and we're going to get that win. Now, the last game of the actual season, guys, we're going to have the Cardinals versus the Los Angeles Rams. This one here specifically, I just don't feel like we're going to be able to figure it out. That defensive line is so scary. And seeing that how we didn't do so very good in that preseason game versus the actual Oakland Raiders against pressure, I just feel like that defensive line is going to basically wreak havoc on us. And until we can find some sort of stability on our offensive line, I just don't think we're going to be able to stand a chance against the actual Los Angeles Rams, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to give them the next win, unfortunately. I know a lot of people don't like to hear that, but I kind of need to see first things first as far as what we're going to basically, what we're basically going to be looking like, because our offense is supposed to be top secret. So we'll see what it actually looks like, guys. So what our actual ending record is looking like, I don't know if you guys kept tally, but this is what we're looking like here right now. Mark my words. We're looking at a 10-6 record, guys. That's going to be my prediction for the regular season after preseason games, as far as what I saw and what I liked and what I didn't like, guys. So let me know what your prediction is. If anything has changed after preseason, go ahead and drop a comment below. If you agree with me, if you don't agree with me, if you hate me, if you like me, it doesn't matter, guys. We're all one community, and let's go ahead and get it, guys. I'm out.